Hello everyone, this is Sashi here. In the last video, I showed you the simulation of ideal transformer, which I did in LT Spice. This is the same ideal transformer simulation, but this time I have reduced the frequency to 10 hertz. Why? Because this is a EE25 Farad core. This EE25 Farad core is used for high frequency applications. Uh, but now I am showing you the effect of lower frequency on the transformer and its losses, effect on the load, effect on the current and output voltage. Let's see what is its effect. I have changed nothing, only just frequency. Earlier, it was 10. 100 kilohertz, which I have designed this transformer. All the values, the primary inductance, secondary inductance, the turns ratio, and everything, which came out for 100 kilohertz. Now I have designed it for, now I have just changed the frequency and see how it affects the simulation. Uh, so um, I have plotted this is the source voltage, um, and this is the primary voltage. If I just do this, you can see I have changed nothing, just the uh, frequency and its effect. You can see both are not aligning properly, both are not synced, so there is some difference in that. I will also show you secondary voltage with the load voltage. It is designed for 12 volt, but now you can see it's the peak value is 11.2 volt. So there are some losses in it, and the output voltage is like this. um, if I show you output current, so output current is 4.7 ampere. I have designed this circuit for 5 ampere, and now I am getting 4.7 ampere, so there is losses in that. Now I will show you power loss. Um, so this is the input power. You can see this is such a huge input power, 60 kilowatt. That's too much. I will show you output power. So this is output power, which is as expected. This is around 60 watt, which is expected because I have designed the circuit for 60 watt. What is happening here? Because of the high magnetizing current, because of the lower frequency, Farad core is getting saturated, because it is designed. It is generally used for high frequency applications. So the Farad core is saturating at low frequency. We can improve this by increasing the size of the inductance, the primary inductance. By this power is increasing because of the magnetizing current coming into the effect. If we increase this inductance value, then we can see the effect of this power getting reduced. Also, because of the magnetizing current coming into the effect, and this primary reluctance becoming less, the core is getting saturated, because we are operating it at a lower frequency. So because of that, there is a huge power loss. Now let's see, I will increase this primary reluctance to 20 millihenry, and let's see. uh, So we can see 3 ampere is the output current. This is the 7.49 is the output voltage. Uh, Also, the power is same, but the output power is reduced. It's 28 watt. Okay, let's increase more. Let's make it 60 millihenry, and I will show you. So yeah, you can see that the power, input power is getting reduced. Now it is 12 kilowatt. Earlier it was around 44 kilowatt. But with that, we can also see the output current and voltage getting reduced, which is not good. So, and output power is also getting reduced. So see how it is affecting. I'll get back to the ozone circuit. So yeah, this was the one. So this is the effect of a lower frequency on EE25 Farad core. Uh, so I will show you 100 kilohertz. So this is the one cycle of this simulation. So yeah, so this was the earlier waveforms where V source and primary voltage is perfectly synced. The output voltage was 12 volt. The output current is 5 ampere. The input power and output power was also 60 watt, which is showing 98% of efficiency. So that was the effect of lower frequency on the E25 farad code. Hope you have find this video helpful. Let me know in the comment section if you have any queries. Thank you.